Well, basically, when it comes to wealth creation, you make, you manage, and you multiply. So you must know how to make money.
Yes.
And to know how to make money, you must also know how not to make money.
Oh.
Yeah, because if you make money in the wrong way, you're going to end up losing it. So how not to make money? You don't make money by stealing. You don't make money by begging. You don't make money by fraud. You don't make money by marriage. To say, I want to marry into money.
We don't talk enough about this thing.
You don't make money into marriage. Because I always tell people, you know, a lot of women, unfortunately, sometimes don't take their financial life serious. They just think once I've married a rich man.
My case is settled.
Wealth is not sexually transmitted. So that you are married to a rich man does not make you a rich woman. That's why a lot of people, by the time their spouse now dies or does not have a job anymore or crisis happen, they get into trouble and their children suffer.
Rewind, sir. So your money is your money. Your money is not our money.
You see, all this, you say your money is our money, my money is my money, all this kind of stuff. Yes, when you come into a marriage relationship, the two has become one. And that two becoming one is joint knowledge, joint decision, joint planning. Not necessarily joint account if it doesn't work for you, because you need to know what works for you. So it's joint knowledge. I must know what you have. You must know what I have. There shouldn't be any secret anywhere.
I love this.
Then there should also be joint planning and joint decision making.
Wow.
I tell a lot of young people, okay, you went to school, I went to school. You graduated 7 years ago, I graduated 7 years ago. You have BSc, I have BSc. You started working 6 years ago, I started working 6 years ago. I meet you 6 years later as a single man. You are asking me, do you have a house? Do you have a car? Why you no get? We have both been working for 6 years. What have you been doing with your own money for the past 6 years? Then when I now meet you, I should now carry all your responsibilities. Marriage is, we love each other and want to build a life together. And everybody should come in with 100, not 50-50.
Not 50-50.
You come in with 100% commitment to do all you can. The other person comes with 100% commitment to do all they can. And when you come into marriage, it doesn't matter whether the man is rich or not. For your own personal fulfillment, you were not created for marriage. That's not your marriage. Is not your destiny. It is not that the creator said, "Let me send her go and marry." That's not your destiny. That's just one of the things that you require to continue to fulfill destiny. And once you understand that, because I keep wondering, on one side, you want the man to do everything for you. You are a liability. On the other side, you are talking woman empowerment. Who put you in bondage?
You can't mix it.
You want to be liberated from who? Nobody stopped you from making your own money. Today, now, even if you are a full-time housewife with wisdom, you can make money online. You can make money from home. You can do a lot of stuff. So I believe very strongly that once people understand that making money is the first level, but you need to know how not to make money. Which is some of the things I've said, including don't wait for inheritance. So you want your father to die before you make money and all this stuff. Because any money you did not work for, any money you didn't work for, you don't have the wisdom to manage it.
I just feel
and
that.
if you go online now, you find out that many lottery winners, within the first 12 months to 24 months, the money is gone. Because you grow. So if you jump up, you will come down. If you grow up, you will stay up.
Rewind, sir. Any money you didn't work for.
Any money you did not work for, you don't have the wisdom to manage it.
I agree.
Do you understand? That's why when I tell people, no matter what, let your spouse, your wife work. When a woman is not working to earn money, she won't know how difficult it is to get money. So when she says, I need this, you give her 100,000, I still need 100,000. Have you gathered 100,000 yourself? Your own labor, I think, 100,000. So sometimes, and unfortunately, people don't discuss these things because it's a tough issue in marriage. And when we talk about marriage, the things that cause, because apart from my major stuff is relationship, finance, and leadership. So that's my 3 major areas. And when we talk about marriage, a lot of people don't realize that the top 3 causes of marital problem is communication, sex, and money. And people don't want to talk about that money issue.
It's a difficult conversation.
You don't want to talk about that money issue because the way a lady's mind works is different from the way a man's mind works. And when we come into a relationship and we understand that, look, I love you, I'm ready to do everything for you, but let's face reality. And that's why I tell men, always make sure you do full disclosure. Let your wife know this is all we have, so that you will know whether you have a wife or a knife.
A knife.
Because if my wife knows my salary is 750, I didn't hide this my payslip, and you are asking me for bone straight, you are asking me to change your car, and I begin to, you know, your bone straight, your destiny not straight. You want bone straight. You want bag and shoe to match, whereas your destiny is not matching your bank account. You have only 2 legs. You want to buy shoes like I not to buy. I love shoes. I love shoes. If you love shoes, buy shoe, produce shoe, manufacture shoe, sell shoe, market shoe, design shoe. So if a man is earning 750 and you are asking him to buy you a brand new car, then you are a thief or you are a criminal. But if the man does not let you know how much he earns, women like children think that their father is the most powerful. So women will think, my husband get money, he gets something where they hide. So for me now, all our bank account, my wife has the token, has the code. If I say, what's the code for that one? So if you now see what is there, and you are demanding for what is greater than that, you will explain
I'm returning
yourself.
token and code.
Whoa, this is awesome.
I think that's why they're not doing.
Awesome.
I'm returning everything.
And
I don't want to know again.
But before you're coming, I think this is what it was used for me personally. Because I remember when I started my life, and then I'll present bill. I want this, I want that, I want that. The guy just keeps saying, see it. Share it. Give me my transport fare. No, that's it. Anything you want to do with it,
do with it. You will now realize that.
So I had sense quickly.
And
wow.
Like I also said, you don't make money by begging. We have all this breadwinner syndrome. As if, if somebody is winning bread, what do you do? Your hand break. Can't you start your own bakery? Somebody is a breadwinner. And then because of this entitlement mentality, because we have this entitlement that anybody that has money is because of us. Even for us, it's because of us that God is blessing people like you. So those kind of, so that he can bless us people.
What is family for everybody?
Not to help each other. So many of this entitlement mentality, you have a rich man. Years ago, a man walked into our bookstore, and then he was just complaining. And because of what I also do, I also happen to be a pastor. So I'm like, maybe this guy needs counseling or help to pray. So I said, sorry, are you okay? He said, I just came from school. This is my uncle, all these rich people. So I'm like, any problem? He said, I came to see him, and I told him I needed money. I asked for 64,000. He just gave me 30,000. I said, did he know you were coming? He said, no. Did you tell him you needed money before you came? You just came to somebody's house on Friday, and you are going back on Monday. I said, I can only do 30. I said, are your parents? They say, my parents are alive, but they don't have money. He's the richest man in our family. He's not supposed to take care of all of us. I say, whoa. You come into a man's house on Friday night. He's not aware you were coming. He said, sorry, we need to, and he gave you 30, and now he's a bad man. Those are part of the entitlement mentality. So and that's why you find out that when people, it's part of this why we have a problem in Nigeria. You say politicians are corrupt. Then your cousin becomes a governor. And all of you, how much is his salary?
But so we're also enablers then. So if you're the rich man, you're also enabling that
you're enabling them. You're now saying, okay, so the guy will have to steal to settle all of you because he wants to meet us. So entitlement meant thinking that because somebody has money, we're all friends, and I'm beginning to do well, my business is moving. Then because of that, when we all go out, okay, well, let's go to Dubai. I should pick B for all of you. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. I should be able to do what I want to do because I feel like doing, not because I'm under pressure or I'm being blackmailed. So all those kind of things causes trouble. And that's why you find out that when people come to a level, they start separating themselves. Say, because I don't get money now. It's not because you don't get money. It's because there is a mindset you have when you begin to rise. And if you don't have money and you don't have that kind of mindset, you're going to slow me down or you're going to begin to make me feel uncomfortable around you because there are some conversations I can't have. I want to pay for a flat in Lekki. It's 35 million, I've paid 20, I'm paying the balance of 15 small. I can't talk to you about that because you are telling me, when I asked you for 60,000,
you did not give me, and now you're spending millions.
As if you are the one that will plan my future for me. What's going to happen with my children? School fees, look at what's happening with dollars. So if you are thinking, how my children to have a better life, you want to send them abroad, you are not going to use Naira to do that. Just 6 years ago, Naira was 150, 170. Now it's 570. What will happen in the next 10 years when our children that are young now will now be going to America, maybe it's 5,000 to $1. And then you want to pay school fees of 30,000. So I'm supposed to plan now for that. So I can't say because you're my friend, you're my family, I will now stop that. That's why it's called extended family. So anything that is not nuclear is extended. Now, waiting rich, now with the share. My own story started in 98. I got married in 1997 and discovered that was one of the greatest mistakes of my life. The marriage was not the mistake. Getting married poor was the mistake. I fell into the trap of, I love you the way you are. I love you the way you are. And I suddenly realized that there's no romance without finance. I love you the way you are does not mean I love you to remain the way you are. When a woman tells you, when a woman tells you I love you the way you are, she has an unconscious diary that if I suffer with this guy, please within 3 to 5 years. If after 3 to 5 years nothing changes, our whole story will change. And then you start hearing that cannot take care of his house. It's worse than an infidel. Are you a man? Then you would now enter depression. So in 1998, when I began to realize that I became depressed, I said, I want to find out the way out. And when I found out what it takes to become rich and wealthy, the first thing I did was to call a family meeting. I'm the firstborn in my family. And you have all this firstborn bondage. In other clan, we call it the black tax. So you are the first, you should take care of every other person. And then they hand over people to you, people I didn't give birth to. So I called the family meeting, father, mother, and all my siblings. And I said, look, I've just realized that the way out of poverty is not all this fasting, prayer, and all this religion. Because religion is more dangerous than the devil. So we need to understand that to create wealth.
Saying that?
Religion is more, I don't believe in religion. I actually hate religion. Religion has caused more trouble in this world than Christianity is not a religion, it's a relationship, it's a way of life. And it should be humanity at work, love at work, not all this stuff that we have turned it to. So I told her, I said, look, father, mother, everyone, I've learned this. So number one, daddy, mommy, these are your children, they are not my children. I am telling you today, they are not my responsibility. So let them plan. And all of you, don't look at me as firstborn breadwinner. What I have learned, I'm going to be doing a 4-day seminar. All of you must be there to come and learn what I've learned. We are all poor now. I want to start practicing it. So that when it begins to blow, you won't say, it didn't tell you. Number one. Then you parents, I said, honor is not a levy. Because there's also this, you are not taking care of your father. You have all this emotional blank. Even though this breast where you suck. What's all that? The Bible says, honor your father and mother. The same honor, it says, honor the Lord with your substance. It's not a levy. It's something you do out of honor. It's not a tax. So I say, parents, honor is not a levy. You gave birth to me, I didn't give birth to you. The Bible even actually says that it is the parents that lay off for the children, not the children that lay off for the parents. So you people should release me to go and pursue this thing. And wonderful parents, wonderful, everybody understood. And I started that journey. Between 2008 and 1998 and 2001, I went on the journey and my story changed. When my story changed, I returned in 2001. And so between then and now, my parents have been on salary every month. I said, daddy, mommy, finally. So you people allowed me to be able to do this, so it was easier because person when they carry, no, they carry person. If you are carrying a 50 kg cement, you can't run as fast as someone that has no load. You people allowed me to run. So in 4 years, things have changed. And what I did, which you need to learn again, is I put a check for 1 year in one envelope for my dad, another one for my mom. Don't give your parents money the same way.
No, we don't.
Give them separately. Because when you go, it will cause trouble. And I bought them a brand new car. Between then and now, I bought them maybe 3 or 4 cars in the last whatever year. So I say from today till you die, what you eat is no more a problem. But it's not a levy. Do you understand?
Because they allowed
you to grow. So we need to understand, because those are how the things. Because parents give birth to children, they can't train. Every year, your wife, they get belay as if you are trying to win an award. You give birth to children like sardine. Rich people have just 2 children. 3 max, except those that have polygamy. You that is poor man, every year, take it, and if this one don't make her, this one will make her. Just the bomb picking, all of them are looking like that 1 year apart, like Kwashoko. And then we are killing. So poor people create trouble for themselves. You give birth to children you can take care of. You are looking for male and female. Who told you that? Every male you have, you already have a female waiting to come and marry them. So if you have 2 female, they are in your house, you have 2 male being raised in another family that will come and marry them. Add them to your prayer, add them to your planning. If you have 2 male, you have 2 female being raised in another family that will come and marry them. Add them to your prayer, add them to your planning. But I want to have boy. Then Abigail, you born 4 girls. Then by the time you are waiting for the boy, when the boy now arrives, he arrives as 1 boy, 1 girl again. You become 5 girls, 1 boy. And then your salary is 70. Your wife is selling bakery or selling church card. And then you say it's one devil in the village. It's one village people troubling you. You are the village people. Most of what we call generational curse in this climb is not a curse, it's generational ignorance. It's generational lack of planning. Your grandfather worked in Nigerian Railway. Your father worked in Nigerian Airways. Now you are in NIPOS. In what way is that a generational curse? It's a generational choice. You all chose to be civil servants. You chose that nobody will be an entrepreneur. Your grandfather didn't build the house, you didn't build. Now, you are now saying, it's not, no, it's not. Have you noticed that all over this Lagos, illiterate are the landlord, educated ones are the tenants?
Yeah.
You went to school, you think you are doing big boy, big girl, you go to buy car, 7 million, they rent house or 2.5 million, the landlord is an illiterate. You know, because there are 2 ways to make money. You either do it Babylon way or covenant way. Now, you are either in the secret court or you are in the secret place. It's your choice.
You cannot be in between.
You can't be in between. You can't be. That's why I say a lot of people, that's why I say religion is killing people. You see, people are so religious, but they are not even in the secret place. You are not in secret court.
We're in the
you
free
are absent.
place.
Secret place, you are absent. And you are wondering, people don't know that money is spiritual. Money is a spirit. Money has a soul. Money lives in a body. That currency in your hand is not money. That's ordinary paper. It's legal tender. If we change it today, it ceases to be money. So that's the body of money. The spirit of money is mammon. The soul of money is the value that that money has in the marketplace. So that's why one currency will be higher than the other currency in the marketplace, depending on your relationship with mammon. So many people don't realize that if you are going to become wealthy, you have to choose your track. There is nobody on earth that can succeed without giving. She's here. Yeah. There is Sadak, whatever all kinds of. They too have their own stuff that you have to give. You have to take care of the lesson. So there are a lot of stuff. Nobody can ever become rich without giving. But the problem we have is people are not well taught, and then we have a lot of charlatans, jobless people, visionless people that now think that because of the poverty situation in Africa, they can now use that to deceive people. Because many of these pastors you see, their message is local. Once they cross border, they don't get message. Once you reach Canada, all this useless message will not work. So there's a difference between wealth and riches. Riches is monetary. Wealth is all-inclusive.
Yes.
So when you talk about wealth, health is wealth. Relationship is wealth. Time is wealth. Skill is wealth. So when you talk about wealth, it's more than just money. So you can be rich and you are not wealthy. Or you cannot be wealthy and not be rich. So once you understand the holistic aspect of wealth, you will not spend all your time pursuing money and losing your health and your time, only to now try to use the money to buy back your health.
Yes.
So when people understand true wealth, you know that, look, I may not have the money to give my parents right now just to honor them, but whatever I have, if it's 2,000 recharge card every month, happy new month, mommy, stay connected. And then you call them. Sometimes when people get old, because what you sow, you will reap.
Yes.
When people get older, they just need someone to be there. How are you doing, man? Hope you're okay. And then you go there, spend time with them. That's why those that are in the foreign countries that know they do not have the time to be able to do that, they have created a structure, nursing home, old people's home, where they pay for it, and then somebody gives them the care that they need. Yes. And we need to understand that as the world is moving right now, those things need to begin to happen even in our climate also. So people should understand. That's why I say it's not a levy. Because people say, I don't have money, I have money. You don't have money, you don't have time. You don't have money, you don't have good words, you don't have phone call. It doesn't work like that, because what you are sowing today, you will reap. The way you take care of your parents or the way you don't take care of them, whether you like it or not, life, karma, life will always, roll back. So, yeah.
Thank you so much, Dr. Emmanuel.
We don't want you to go.
We wish you can extend another.
I will come again. We have not even done money mistake. We don't even started. We went from one, so no problem. We will come again.
Thank you so much. And thank
I've told the people once in a month, let's be doing this thing. Once a month. Let's just be helping people.
Notes.
Yeah.
Let's help
so that we'll just be helping people get information. And then,
thank you so
because
much.
this country is really challenging and we need wisdom to navigate the struggles of our nation.
God bless you, sir, for your thoughts this morning. Thank you so much.